Well, hey everybody, Amanda VanHiel here with my top 5 games of 2024. Let me just preface this by saying I have not played Astrobot, so if I had, it would probably be on my top 5. So I promise I'm not leaving Astrobot out. I just haven't played it yet because my backlog is ginormous and it's embarrassing. So let's get this puppy started. At number 5, I am giving it to Princess Peach Showtime for one reason, and that reason is Kung Fu Peach. Why is it that you're all excited about Kung Fu Peach? Well, because I train in Kung Fu. I love Kung Fu. I love seeing Princess Peach do Kung Fu. So, number 4 goes to Mario Party Jamboree. I got to play that at PAX West and had a lot of fun with it. I loved the little mini games, especially Sandwich. That one's my favorite, and the sandwiches look so good, especially the egg salad. Oh my gosh. I've played it since it came out. Like, once it came out, I played it with, like, my friends online, and I've played it at home with my husband. I just want to point out my husband and I are still married, despite the fact that he has stolen stars from me, and I have stolen stars from him. And so if that's not love, I don't know what is. Yars Rising from Atari, and it is a, like, spiritual successor to Yars Revenge. And there are still elements of Yars Revenge within the game. You get to play, like, that style of game, like, as a mini game within the game is really neat. The rest of the game is a Metroidvania. I highly recommend it. I love the writing. The dialogue is so funny and so clever, and the voice acting and all the performances are fantastic. So now we're at number 2, which is Persona 3 Reload. That game is a just beautiful masterpiece. Everything about it, I love it so much. I love all the characters. One of the things I like about it is, compared to other Persona games, you get the majority of the party, like, early on, so you're not, like, at the end of the game and just meeting a character. And just the music is incredible. All of the actors did a wonderful job in their roles, especially, oh my gosh, Zeno Robinson as Junpei. His performance killed me. It was that good. And I don't know how he has not won every single award on the planet for that role, because it was just that incredible. But I loved Persona 3 Reload. I played it, like, as soon as it came out, and then sunk in well over 100 hours. And then the DLC, which came along with it, came like months later. I've been playing that also, but playing Persona 3 Reload inspired me to play Persona 4 Golden. So I played that this year, and then I was like, well, it's been a while since I played 5, so I decided I'd try 5 Royal, because I never played that one. So 3 Persona games in 1 year, that's a lot. And at the number 1 spot, as a surprise to, I'm sure, nobody, my number 1 game is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. To finally be able to play as Zelda after 38 years of the series is so incredible, despite it being her legend. And I loved the puzzle aspect and creating the various echoes, because Zelda represents the Triforce of Wisdom. So yes, there is going to be combat about it, but she's also very smart about it, because she's the Triforce of Wisdom. She's what represents it. And so just seeing different ways to solve all the different puzzles. I would stream it, and my friends would come in and watch it, and there'd be some puzzles where they're like, there's a way easier way to go about this. And so some I would, like, make overly complicated. And then there would be some other ones where, like, I would solve it in 2 seconds with a really simple solution, and they're going, oh, well, I spent way longer on that puzzle than I needed to do then. So it's just neat that there's so many different ways to solve it. And then, of course, I think of all the sweet little kids, all the little, like, 8-year-old girls out there who make this their very first Zelda experience. I would have loved to have a really cool princess to play as when I was a little kid, and so I'm glad that opportunity is there for little girls now. Well, those are my top 5 games. Thank you so much to my sweet friends over at Boss Rush for having me on the video. You can find me on Zelda Universe TV on YouTube, or pretty much showing up at a lot of events that Zelda Universe does. I also host the Shinesparkers Podcast, where I get to talk about Metroid, and really I just show up places where Zelda is being discussed. Like, eventually, like, if there's a Zelda discussion happening, I'm gonna show up somewhere. I also stream on Twitch. My channel is Panda Princessa, and you will see me playing an assortment of games, mainly, like, variety of, like, adventure platformers, Metroidvanias, and most importantly, my cats show up, and everybody wants to see my cat.